shoot.
Sideline works well at HELEN now, so. Yep.
I'd say it's not her birthday. She didn't make sandwiches today, so there's that against her. I don't think Jason has any kind of you owe me's. So we'll find out in just a moment as we're getting ready to take the green flag. Who will lift first? The husband or the wife in turn one? Here we go. Well, we know it's not going to be the husband as he got to jump on the green flag as Jason Well will take the hole shot into turn two. Man, the difference in the sounds of all these cars out there. Jason Weller on point with the 10. Corey Weller second in the 18. Dallas Nord running third right now as he's really trying to get the inside of Corey. And I love that. Here we go.
Always a great
rear
run
bumper cam.
Yeah. Awesome shot there. Looking back from Corey Weller's machine. Dallas Nord.
Corey's the kind of driver where she's going to play the first half and second half game.
Yeah.
She's not going to go, everything's fine. I'm cool in second. Why burn anything up? Why roast the tires? I'm in second. I know who's in front of me. I know who's right behind me. I'll wait for the comp yellow.
Well, you got to always wonder the husband in front, and Corey's sitting second there. And, of course, that car in second, Corey's driving the Honey Badger, one of the original SR1s that she's had. And, of course, her husband has a brand new SR1 that he just built this last season. Loving that drone cam right over the top. As we look at the top.
I'm sorry, but there ain't nothing UTV side by side about these things.
No.
Not one thing.
Now, let's talk a little bit about these machines because they're based off a Rhino frame that have been heavily modified with a Yamaha R1 motor out of a junkyard. That's what they got a lot of these things, 1,000 cc's. They're like power to weight ratio of a Pro 2.
Yeah, right now, Jason Weller, our leader, has the fastest lap time of everybody out there. He's the only driver in the 54-second mark. Next closest is actually Corey at 55.35. So he's a good almost a full half second quicker than Corey at this point. But again, I gotta say, Corey's
the second half of the game.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that one. She'll wait till they bunch back up, and then she'll bring the claws out. You got to wonder, is there always some kind of bet or rivalry going on there, husband and wife? You got to wonder if one wins with the other, how long is that drive home?
I think it all depends on if she makes any sandwiches over the weekend or not.
And if I win, you're making dinner.
Possibly.
Great shot there of the Dragonfire 18 Honey Badger machine of Corey Weller as we watch him go around. Getting that drone right over the top. Drone catches up to our leader there, Jason Weller.
Dallas Nord still currently sixth in that third spot. Matt Land up into fourth, and Nick Peary is in the top five in that number 77. I can't help but think that driving one of these things with the wheelbase the way it is, so wide and so short, that oftentimes they like to come down nose first, and the only way to pull out of that is to nail the throttle and get the front end to pull you back out of it. That has got to be kind of like when you're first learning how to ride a two-wheeler, finding that balance point. It's like your mind is telling you, no,
Exactly.
break. When everything else about it is telling you, hit the throttle.
The front end comes up, brake, the front end is going to drop.
Yeah.
The same thing happens to any of these vehicles out here. It's called gyroscopic rotation.
When the hell did you go all scientist on me?
I got some kind of degree. Tomfoolery. Well, a beautiful day here at Glen Helen Raceway, the world famous Glen Helen. SR1's currently on the track.
Yeah, in fact, as I look down at our live stream, James Rios checks in from Arizona. This is good luck to the Ebert Racing, as well as Karen Steingrube. Good luck to eBay Racing Pro 2, Dave Mason.
There you go.
So we got some fans checking in, and I wanted everybody at home that's watching us, do the same. Let us know where you're from, where you're watching from. This makes it fun and cool. Let's everybody.
I think the farthest one so far is your buddy from England.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not even sure if he's still on there or not.
What time of night is it there?
Drew? I don't think it. Oh, we've got one car left rear just mashed, pulled off the track. Can't pick up the number from here.
Yeah, that's Ronnie Rosepiler. Lucky number 13.
And the competition yellow is now out as the field is beginning to slow as they come across the line. Our top five once again is Nick Peary, Matt Land, Dallas Nord, Corey Weller, and Jason Weller. And if you and I are as smart as we think we are,
that could be dangerous.
We're going to see, we are, like I say, that's a big F, capital I, capital F. If we are as smart as we think we are, this is where we see, like you said, Corey Weller pull the nails out. And let's see if she's going to have a little fun during the pace lap. Maybe tap the bumper over the husband. You know, that kind of like in the back bumper.
Nerf.
Yeah. Or not.
Well, the beautiful Ford Ranger out there. Full 4094 flying the Optima batteries and Old Glory on it. Has recollected the field here. They re-racked, they've been restacked. Looks like we got Karen checked in from Las Vegas, Nevada there.
Hey, a buddy of mine from Canada, Tom Benevenuti. My favorite Canadian, eh?
I was going to say,
what's cool about Tom is
he an Italian Canadian?
He races light buggies.
Oh, okay.
The really stock buggy class. Well, he shows up at every single race, no matter where it's at, with a pocket full of little Canadian pin flags. Or Canadian flag pins, I should say, kind of the little ones that go on your lapel, and he hands them out to everybody. Everybody. I don't know where you got that idea from, but yeah, he's out of Canada. They haven't been able to cross the border. They haven't been able to leave the country in well over a year, and they're going out of their minds up there.
Oh, I can imagine.
And there's a lot of Canadian race teams that like to come down to the Midwest to race short course there. And now we got from the YouTube viewers, we got a friend watching from Denmark.
Nice.
And we got Adam checking in from Mole Lake, Wisconsin, just south of Crandon.
Beautiful area.
And Rhinelander, which is usually where I end up.
Down the road.
About a half-hour drive from Crandon. Yeah. That's neat. It kind of makes it fun.
The Rhinelander Airport, right there.
It makes the world so much smaller. So thank you to Tom Moffitt. And Drew Wright's back. My buddy from UK. We were just talking about you. Green flag is out. We're underway. Now the nails come on of Corey Weller right now running in second. For the fans at home that are just tuning in right now, husband is running first, wife is running second, and the rest of the field are chasing him down. As Corey Weller running in second is a multi-time class champion. But I think that maybe Jason wants dinner made for him tonight. So I'm sure there was some sort of side bet. Cody's checking in from Wausau. Remember I mentioned Wausau earlier today? W-A-S-U-A-U.
A lot of A's.
Yes. Tell you, it looks like Corey's running a little bit different race this time, kind of like we predicted.
And she's different lines.
Exactly, yeah. And she's much closer.
You know, I always tell people, if you're going to try and pass somebody, you can't follow them, so you got to make your own lines.
To say nothing of running out of tear-offs and eating the roost. And I mean, I try to explain to people what it's like to get just roosted inside a cockpit of a race truck. And I had that opportunity way long time ago when my sister was racing in a Class 8. And I was co-dogging because it's a two-seater. And we were all pre-running or pre-braking, I called it, back there in the short course. And she decided to go out there and mess around with Walker Evans in the mud.
Faceful.
It got to a point where I was just punching my sister to slow the hell down. Let him go, and she punched me back and went.
I always told people it's like take a handful of BBs and have somebody throw them at you.
Or
with a slop of mud.
I was going to say, one of those orange buckets from Home Depot, fill it up with mud and just stand there and have somebody fling it at you, then another guy fling it at you, then another guy fling it at you. Takes your breath away when it punches you in the chest so hard. But my buddy Drew from the UK checked in, and he's going epic. That's all he says is epic. I wish I could do it in his...
You mean his accent?
And his accent. That's the word I'm looking for.
It's epic, mate. No, that's the wrong one. That's Australian. They don't ask me to do accents.
Our next race coming up after this will be the Silex Signs Mod Kart Division.
Oh boy, people hopefully on the internet stick around for that.
And yeah, I was going to say, Drew, you need to stick around for that coming up after the interviews of this race. And it looks like Jason has got it figured out. Corey's got nothing for him as we will look at that drone footage. Man!
It's just insane. Great shot over there we saw earlier of Dallas Nord. Now we're looking at a big wide shot down to the front straightaway cam.
I love the fact that we got one of our guys monitoring everything off of Great American Short Course Facebook page, and he's checking the YouTube channel. And we got somebody checked in from Jackson, California. So thanks a lot, Wes, for tuning in.
Well, Jason Weller comes across the stripe one more time with a white flag out. Corey Weller running out a little bit of time here. Matt Land still in tow in the 91 with Peary.
Do you think Jason's got enough kahunas up on the podium to go do a little Johnny dance in front of his wife? I beat you, I beat you.
Oh, that would be great.
Current time, you had a question what the current time is in the UK? 11:15 p.m.
Oh, that's a late one. Got a couple of my friends over in the UK racing UTVs nowadays over there, and they said they're just starting to get back to racing in the water, with watercraft and the dirt side.
Turn for the husband and wife team. Here comes Jason Weller getting ready to take the checkered flag. And Corey's still not giving up. Now 1 inch, she'll come across the line in second. And Matt Land will come across the line in third. I'm sorry, Dallas Nord.
Dallas Nord, that's a little weird.
Matt Land will cross in fourth, I think. No, Nick Peary.
Something's going on.
My time of scoring is getting all...
Is Nord down a lap?
Crazy on me.
I'm not sure. I'm confused.
Yeah, he must be down. He must have broke.
I'll make sure we get a official report from timing and scoring on that one. I know what the first two are for sure.
Yeah.
I wonder if Nord's transponder stop maybe?
Do they run rear view mirrors where he's like giving her the little sign in the mirror? Hello, I'm here. I'm in front of you. Drew Wright from the UK just said they had a pro last race. Yeah. Really? How'd that do? In the Ultra 4 race out there?
That was kind of wild. Well, I'm going to head down to that box and talk to a few of these drivers.
In the meantime, somebody that is home, if the race is still going on, it is. Can somebody check on the truck race coming from Circuit of the Americas and how Sheldon Creed, Zane Smith, and than Haley Deegan did, that'd be great. Yeah, things are getting awfully lively on the internet right now between our YouTube channel and the live stream off our Facebook page, as we got people checking in like crazy. Once again, Drew from the UK checked in and said that they had a pro light race in the UK in their last Ultra 4 event, and he goes, they left fiberglass everywhere, which is kind of what pro lights or short course trucks do. So Jason, who's making sandwiches tonight? Let's turn over to the stage. And our top three finishers are work their way up there. We'll take it over to Dave Arnold.
Well, here they are. A big round of applause for our podium here. Dallas Nord, Corey Weller, and, oh yeah, the Sandwich King up on top, Jason Weller. We're going to talk to Dallas about this one. Boy, three of you guys were just battling out there. I know Nick was back there also, but, man, you guys were so close on that restart. Really came down to timing. It looks like Jason just had it a little bit more.
Yeah, you know, I'm still trying to shake this car out. This class is pretty new to me, but I told Lori this weekend I'm getting on the podium no matter what. We're coming for blood, whatever it takes. I was really fast in practice yesterday, but I'm new to the class, and that doesn't always equate to driving in a crowd. So Jason was fast, and I found a couple good lines on Corey after the restart, but then she was looking for lines on Jason. So at the end of the day, there was no way I was going to put a wheel on her, so I just rode it out to third, but it was great.
Definitely great watching you guys out there for sure. And how is it adjusting from production 1000? You know, later on, what you could do with the four-wheel drive versus the two-wheel drive of the Weller machines?
You know, it's kind of backwards. I am more accustomed to this car now, and I've been struggling all weekend with my YXZ. So we're going to do that here in a little bit and just hopefully fall back on what we learned from last year and the years prior. So I love this car, and what's great about these, it's like the harder you drive them, the more forgiving they are. And it's kind of scary because you push them, and they just say take more and take more. So they're really fun.
Well, you got some great sponsors make this all possible.
Absolutely. First of all, I want to thank Lori for coming out, my spotter. She's my right hand at the track here. Weller Racing, they always have my back. They got this car. We had it on the dyno this week. All three of these cars are on the dyno this week. So they're supporting the class. That's fantastic. SmudgepotDirect.com. Thanks for covering my entry fees. I appreciate that. And all the fans for coming out. Kelvin for doing the track work. It's really great. Thanks a lot.
Dallas Nord here, everybody, third place. All right, Corey. The Honey Badger. Is it getting time to maybe retire and have Jason build you a new one?
I don't know. Honey Badger qualified first today, so I think that was more me than the car. So it was really fun. Jason's been fast. I mean, that car is wicked, the new one he's got there. And we've been so close in times, all three of us, actually. So kind of knew it was just going to be a battle, you know, how the track laid out and traffic and, you know, messing up, which I did a few times. So found some good lines. I'm going to try some stuff tomorrow, I think. But overall, it was a ton of fun. You know, everything I've raced, and I've raced a lot of stuff now. This is still, I mean, honestly, probably the most fun, the most busy, the most challenging machine I've ever driven. So huge shout out to Can-Am. You know, they sponsor me in all things. So Dragonfire Racing, full throttle battery. Jason actually put my car in the dyno for me. It was running so bad at Victorville, and found me a bunch of power. So thank you so much. So now he gets to go out and play with that extra power. So huge thanks to him. Weller Racing, sorry. There's a lot of roost in the air from those. All my guys at the shop, all the guys at the shop, I know that helped get the car ready. Nate for spotting for me, and you guys, yeah, for being here. It's great to see faces in the stands and actual faces in the stands. So thanks a bunch for coming out. Thanks to everybody in the series, Liam, Poppy, and all your guys' hard work, and thank you.
Give it up for this lady right here, Corey Weller, the queen of UTVs, I like to say, and so awesome. But today, hubby stands tall, and he says she's making the sandwiches, I heard. So, Jason, man, I knew that you worked on this new car. You got it new, you know, it seems like it's dialed in.
Yeah, it's new to me this year. It's really overall the same car. It's just stuff we've been working on to make it easier to work on and live longer. It has no advantage over like Corey's car, and she proved that in qualifying. Her car had a bad problem at Victorville, and I felt bad when I saw it. And there's nothing I could do out there. And we got back and just spent a lot of time on it. And it's cool to see her qualifying. She was 0.08 of a second faster than me. I was like, it doesn't get any closer than that, but luckily it put me on the pole for the race. So this track is pretty gnarly. It's a real loamy. The first half of the race, you know, I could just put it anywhere and it would just stick. And then the last half, it starts getting slicker. And these things are two-wheel drive, 180 horsepower, and it's all about that throttle control. And you throw it in a corner and you're pedaling, and it's just slipping, and you got to find that traction. I could hear Corey and see her in my mirror. I'm like, you're not getting me. And, you know, luckily I kind of gathered it together, and at the end I was starting to pull away, and I'm like starting to breathe better, and I'm like, okay, all this led up to all this, and I think I'm going to get it, you know, because I didn't know, you know, she could have got it. So Corey is definitely making the sandwiches tonight, and we do it all again tomorrow. So we'll see how we qualify, we'll see how we race. Huge thanks to my spotter, Nick. It's his birthday. Drove out here. Blood, sweat, and tears getting out here, and all the guys in the shop, Can-Am, Dragonfire Racing, Full Throttle Battery, all our fans on all our social medias, Great American Short Course, and thanks.
Jason Weller up on top. We're going to call him the Sandwich King from now on. But Dallas Nord, Corey Weller, and of course Jason Weller stand on top of the box here. SR1s, I got to say, one of my favorite classes. Just love the way these things sound out here. Congratulations to you guys. Scott, back to you in the box.
Thanks a lot, Dave. And once again, congratulations to our top three finishers in the Weller Racing SR1 division. And if Corey's making sandwiches tonight, I want to know, do you have ham and Swiss? No? Wow.
You get Brunchwager.
But congratulations to those three guys, or three competitors. And as we get ready for our next race, it's a Silex Signs Mod Kart division, and this is what a lot of people have been waiting for, these kids. As I quickly glance over to our website, Patrick Kais says hello from South Africa, and